Well, in other news, more indictments levied against Donald Trump. What are we up to now? 15, 20? What? So now he's accused of the Lindbergh baby kidnapping and the JFK assassination.
What kind of shit is that?
But there's no witch hunt going on here.
That's fucked up, man.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
See, now that's some bullshit.
is what's next. Happy Wednesday, guys. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Well, with everything going on in Hawaii, of course, the devastating fires, the hurricane winds, just all of it. And then, of course, you had the complete ignorance and lack of self-awareness from dementia. And, of course, recently, Oprah. Trump has gotten forgotten. He's become the forgotten man. Well, all it takes is some indictments and Trump's right back in it. Well, this time he came out of Georgia. And, yeah, I think it's now up to, 15, 20, including the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby and the JFK assassination. But there's no witch hunt going on here. It's all legit. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Georgia indictment joins totalitarian tradition of mass trials of political opposition. This is one of two parts, but I'm going to do it all in the same video. The Georgia indictment of President Donald Trump and 18 lawyers, aides, and supporters reflect the unfortunate totalitarian tradition of prosecuting leaders and members of political opposition in mass trials in which defendants have few rights. Last year, for example, the communist dictatorship of Cuba held a mass trial for 21 protesters and dissidents. Cuban communist authorities held a trial culminating on Friday for 21 protesters who took to the streets on July 11th to protest against communism, prosecuting children and adults, they don't care, with mental health issues along with healthy adults in one mass trial. The prosecutorial indictment from Halloween, Eastern Cuba, obtained by Breitbart and verified sources familiar with the proceedings, documented a mass trial of 21 people ranging from ages 16 to 59. Individuals were allegedly present during the same protests of July 11th and all faced charges of sedition. Yet the detail of the crimes in question vary widely, from allegations of punching and stoning police officers to filming protests to simply just showing up. And what the prosecutor described as tumult meant to incite counter-revolutionary thinking. In 2020, Turkey, which is run by Democratic elected autocrat, nearly 500 people were sentenced to life in prison. 500 to life in one mass trial for allegedly participating in a 2016 coup attempt, one cheered by some of the same Democrats who later impeached Trump. A court in Turkey on Thursday sentenced 475 defendants to lengthy prison terms, in many cases handing down multiple life sentences in a mass trial for, quote, traitors accused of participating in a 2016 overthrow of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The defendant, Erdogan, is most eager to be put on trial, remains elusive as the United States refuses to extradite alleged coup mastermind Fethullah Gulen, a longtime resident of Pennsylvania. Gulen has vehemently denied any involvement in the incident, and the U.S. government has asserted itself in no evidence suggesting it was involved. So we go from that to this. Fulton County Court publishes removes Trump indictment, due process violation. They're removing it. Of course. It's lovely, isn't it? She is the lead prosecutor in all this, and of course, she is loved by all. The official court website of Fulton County, Georgia, published what appeared to be indictment against former President Donald Trump on Monday before deleting it. A bizarre, unexplained act that at least one critic says violated Trump's constitutional rights, due process of law. Reuters first reported the document had been filed and then had been updated to report that the document was removed from the court website, and the office of Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis denied an indictment had yet been issued. Well, it was out there, then it was not. Deny. Yet Reuters preserved the initial document with a list 39 charges against Donald Trump, including serious felony, racketeering, the kidnapping of the baby, Lindbergh, JFK assassination, the supposed fake moon landing. Let's just throw in the assassination of RFK and Martin Luther King Jr. while we're at it. The Fulton County, Georgia court's website briefly posted a document on Monday listing several criminal charges against former U.S. President Trump that appeared to be related to his attempts to overthrow the 2020 election defeat in the state before taking the document down without explanation. The Fulton County District Attorney Office said in a statement that no charges have been filed against Trump. Really? The document was dated August 14th and named Trump, citing the case as, quote, open, but is no longer available on the court's website. Writers were not merely able to determine why the item was posted or removed. The report that those charges were filed is inaccurate. Beyond that, we cannot comment, a spokesperson for the district attorney's office said. Another Republican presidential candidate, Vivek Ramaswamy, said that Trump's due process rights had been violated. Here we go again. Another disastrous Trump indictment. It's downright pathetic that the Fulton County publicly posted the indictment on its website even before the grand jury had finished convening. Since the four prosecutions against Trump are using novel and untested legal theories. Ramaswamy advised Trump to file for immediate dismissal of charges and grand jury investigation. Conservative talk radio host had given similar advice to Trump in his federal indictments, advising him to ask the U.S. Supreme Court to intervene. My thoughts. Again, there's no witch hunt going on here. These are legit charges. How desperate the Democrats are. I mean, you want to talk about haterade on parade here. This is what you have. This is no longer about Russia, Russia, Russia. This is no longer about making phone calls to Ukraine. This is no longer about the January 6th bullshit committee, about impeachment 15 times already. I said in a prior video that even with all this bullshit, all it takes is one. That's it. All it takes is one indictment to stick for a federal judge to go, yeah, that makes you ineligible to become president, to run for president, which would mean him spending time at Mar-a-Lago playing golf with a ankle bracelet on. All it takes is one. It could be one of the most least damning, but it takes just one. And that is what the Democrats are counting on. That is what these prosecutors are counting on. That is what all these indictments, and there are more to come. This is what, 4, 5, I don't know. I said 15, 20 in jest, but yeah. They're desperate for this man not to become president of the United States. And again, I've said in prior videos that it comes down to two men, Trump versus DeSantis. Either you're for A, retribution of the past, or B, policies for the future. It's what it comes down to. Who is the better man for the job? Like I said, I like Trump. Voted for him 16, 20, and I'd do it again in 24 if he beats the rap and also if he beats DeSantis in a fair debate. But I like DeSantis also because his policies were no joke. He wasn't playing games. He said it, he did it. That's how DeSantis carried himself the last 4 years, including, most importantly, COVID year, which, of course, Trump failed miserably by allowing Fauci and Burke to literally run the nation into the ground. But that's just me. But and again, I say this, these indictments are bullshit. And Vivek Ramaswamy is absolutely right. File for dismissal. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.